Hello and welcome everyone to part 51 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue where we left it off. Just managed to consolidate Britain a little bit more. We have the Nervi now as our client state, and even though they are pretty darn weak and may be extinguished at any point, I think they deserve protecting. They held my flank against the Swabi for a very long time, and they did a great job of it. And they've suffered losses through this, so as a reward, they shall live. Shall live on as my little client state friend. So, in this part, we are looking hopefully to remove the Demete from Iska once and for all, which will unify England, Wales, and Scotland. And there's just Ireland left to bring under the Roman Empire's rule at Eblana. And the Ebdani are a constant threat, menacing my shores. And unlike in past Total Wars, where you take out their last settlement, their armies and fleets die, that doesn't happen in Rome too, unfortunately. You have to keep on fighting, and I'm being attacked by now the Sons of Mahram, along with the Lords of War and the Warriors of the Sun, which Lords of War and Warriors of the Sun, very weak. Sons of Mahram, very strong. And my forces are a wee bit weakened, but we will fight this battle, and we will push back the Garamantia. They will be punished, and they will be destroyed. Muhahaha. So, let's see what we can do here today. Get all these guys together. They're going to be attacking from up here. Oh, we got this. Ah, it's this place. Okay. Ah, unfortunately, we haven't upgraded enough to get the building, which would be there probably, and we can garrison. Right, well, ideally we want to probably push out towards them and destroy them. Got my skirmishers here. I'm going to leave these guys in the square to defend. My cavalry is pretty weakened as well, and we're going to leave them. Actually, no, we're going to group them, group 10, and leave them right here. We'll use the auxiliary cav, though. They are still in a reasonable strength. Plebs, stay here. Ballista. Ballista! Form up. There. No. How about... Okay, I'm going to have to do you separately. Form up there. There. That'll do, as long as you don't clip any buildings. And now my legionaries. Just going to have them here, and then we'll push forward very quickly with them. So let's start the battle. With my skirmishers as well. Cavalry. Mounted death! Enemy reinforcements there, coming from pretty much behind as well, which is fine. They've got a few chariots there, which we'll have to watch out for. Apart from that, we should be fine. Those spear units trying to go for my cavalry. We're now marching forward with the might of Rome to show them our steel. They'll not take this settlement. We'll hold for the great General James that fell. The phoenix rises again. I'm keeping these guys over here to either pull these spears. Yeah, they're coming for me. That's just very silly spears. You're not going to ever catch up to my cav. So my skirmishers should be able to destroy you. Watch out for these chariot riders, though. Or raiders, rather. Run, 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 run. Running round. Running round. And there goes the ballista shot, which has missed. Pulling these guys around. Oh, yeah. Okay, quickly attack these chariots while they're slowed. Ow. Actually, that ballista shot was very accurate, and I think it mainly just focused on killing them. What are you guys doing, though? Okay, skirmishers, you're off skirmish mode. Just get your asses back here, please. Legionaries, form back here, please. Try and take out the javelin men now. Well, I would really like to kill the levy spearmen. Oh, a few of those shots are running through them there. I'm leaving it on the round shot because it's quite devastating. Put them back on fire at will. Just luring them in with my cavalry. Let's split up my cavalry so the enemy has to choose which one they're going to come for. And try and skim them along the edges here near my velites. And then with this unit of cav I can hit them here. Only a few of my cav units getting stuck there. Oh, it's going to hit my cav. Stop it, ballistas. They're broken. We'll see them down now with my cav. All my own skirmishers are going to see them down. Great news. What do we got charging towards us? Archers. Kill the archers. Careful of my cav. Careful of my cav. Stop killing my cav. Oh, god dang it. You could see the cavalry was there. Well, it wouldn't be a Lionheart episode without a little bit of cavalry killing of my own men. Oh, Gecko! Let's go for it. And these guys are forming up absolutely every single way they can. And if they're not going to attack me, I will just let this one timer out. I'm not pushing towards them now. I'm in a nice defensive position. Fit their archers here, though. Charging across the plains to see their units go down. Now I'm going to bring my cavalry back to here, and we're going to whack it on fast forward while we do to see if they're actually going to move in the slightest, which it doesn't look like they are. For whatever reason, they've just given up after they formed up, so I'm going to stop the recording there and resume if they make a move or if we get to the end of the timer. And there we have it, a decisive victory. They didn't come and attack me the whole rest of that battle, so yeah, kill the captives. I don't know if they'll try and attack again with that, well, the Nasamonis might do, but they're actually pulling all back. Because they were defeated, and they're attacking us here, but thankfully, auto-resolve can kill them. Yep, so they didn't attack me there. The AI seems to have an issue where if it's reinforcing, it doesn't know what to do if you defeat the original army that's there. Some of the time. It doesn't always do it, but sometimes. I think it's maybe when it's a different nation. It doesn't always work out what to do, and I'm going to be attacked here. They're attacking me with quite a considerable army of spears. They're all full stack. Wow, they're actually attacking me with 8,000 men. We will fight them. And we will kill them. Bring it on. I'll take this one. At least I'm hoping these guys will actually attack me. I think it normally happens with sieges. It doesn't happen with battles. I haven't seen it happen with a battle yet. So, let's deploy my legions. There's, you know, not really much terrain on this map. A little bit of sand dunes over to the side, but it's going to be pretty flat here. I'm going to put my cavalry over on the left, though, near the dunes, because I can perhaps hide them on the ridge and then swoop in down later on. But we're going to leave the rest of my forces here. We're going to play defensively because they're coming towards us. I'm not going to leave my velites on skirmish mode at the moment. We may well move them. I'll move them myself, sort of thing. I'm going to have these guys like so. These guys forming up the rest of it over here. And then we're going to have the auxiliary Gallic warriors. Warriors grouped, which is good to hear. Right, auxiliary cav, hide behind this dune. We have lots of the tribal slingers. All of the enemy forces. It's a big mismatch of just slingers javelin men and levy, just missiles and levy, and they're all actually going to try and pull all their forces together over here, I think. I don't really want that, so I am actually going to push forward a bit. I said I didn't want to, but I'm kind of forced to a bit. I actually wanted these guys over here. Because I don't want them necessarily all forming together, which is exactly what they're going to be doing. And why did I leave one of them ungrouped? Whoops. Okay, there we go. And I can't even swing down and hit these guys here. They're actually pushing all the way back to camp, sort of here. Can't even push in to attack them because there's so many. It would be suicide for my cav to do. We're going to move them forward up the dune a little bit. Stop them here. They're going to be seen over on the left in a minute. So the enemy's going to push up from. So we're actually going to pull them down here so they can't be seen. We're going to use that dune as a kind of, well, I would like to use that as the corner, but they're actually all pulling back to the red line, which is not a good idea, because if I just smash into them hard enough, I should all push them back. They're going to try and gain the high ground up here on this ridge. You know, I'm going to fast forward it to see what they're actually doing before I bother moving the rest of my troops in. Yeah, they are forming up defensively behind and on top of the ridge. Okay. Well, if that's the game you want to play, guys, I'm going to have to shift my cavalry over to the right, onto the plains, because I don't want them trying to go uphill. My velites and skirmishers over here. Some of my legionaries over there. And these guys over here. Again, I could claim another victory if I wanted to, but it's probably waiting them out here because they seem very intent on forming up on this ridge over here and not actually attacking me. And this is unless this is just to bring their two formations, their two armies together. Which I have a feeling it may have been. And we're now pushing too far forward. I'm waiting to see if they're going to turn or not. No, they are forming up now. That's fine. I didn't want to push too far. Hit play because my skirmishers are a bit further forward than I would like to see them. My legions are still catching up, so we're going to have to push in. These are Praetorians though, so we should have these javelin men down. And again, we're up against lots of spears. That's never going to end well. And with my cavalry, we're actually going to flank round the entirety of the army here. My velites do need skirmish mode on though. And in fact, I'm going to manually pull them back. Cavalry over here, just skirting around the outside of the enemy forces there. Getting unfortunately a bit laggy with 8,000 men of the enemy. Doesn't like that at all. We're going to bring these guys around though to attack. Get my legionaries to attack where possible. Trying to attack across the line. Again, where we can, we've managed to push out with these two units here, including my general. Inspiration to the men, and I'm going to bring my general my cavalry round here to help free up my general from all the units that are attacking him. Oh, and yeah, whoopsie, my fail. I normally remember take formation attack off, but this time I forgot. It's okay, we didn't leave it too long, so now they should be more effective fighting from the back as well. Thankfully most of them were surrounded, so they should have been fighting on kind of all formations. So we're now charging with all my cavalry here.
The
enemy general's dead. We should start just, yeah, it's going to be mass routes across the board. In comes my cavalry for cavalry smash. In my cavalry comes. Pushing through. Yeah, that's going to punch a nice big old gap into the enemy forces here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, it's turned like a tide. This is not a battle anymore, it's a flood. A flood of my men charging over the enemy forces. Not actually going to get a chance to kill that many of them though, unfortunately, because I don't have enough cavalry to chase after all of them, and I need my cavalry to punch on that right flank. Got my legionaries formed up well, and I managed to right that mistake of the old formation attack very quickly. We're going to go into the javelin men over here. Avocati! Go, go, go. Actually, one unit of cav to charge after these guys. Although we've got plenty of these units over here. It's just a flood now. Caught up with the large shield warriors with my Avocati cohort. Cavalry going after them. While the two cavalry are trying to chase these guys over here because there's so many. And the brief start we had is long gone because the troops are all just fleeing. These guys are gone. We're just wavering that last unit there and the general over here, and then we will have a victory because the general hasn't broken yet. There we go. We should get a win. Oh no, we've got another reinforcing army. I've forgotten about them. Reform. Reform the lines. Bring my army back together. Oh, we've actually still got some guys up here, some spears. Better pull the cavalry out of there. Turn that unit of legionaries round. Save my cavalry and defeat the spearmen. In fact, that unit of cavalry can come up top here because we need to defeat these slingers which have come back. Leaving all those guys to run. The rest of my troops can reform the lines. Try and do it quickly with my skirmishers. My auxiliaries forming up there, and in fact, my javelin, my velites are going to have to form up behind my main battle line again because these guys have pushed too far forward, although they're pulling back now. We'll deal with them when we can. Reform with the cavalry over here. The rest of my troops coming back in, so that was a quick push and destruction of the enemy force there. We can see most of their few legionaries dotted in about. Not too bad though, even with the whoopsie of the formation attack for a little bit. Hopefully be able to defeat them. We've got cavalry, mercenary Numidian cavalry, which will want to send my own auxiliaries. My own, or legionaries I should say, my own legionary cav after again. And I like the ridge that we've got here, bit of high ground, little raised platform. Form up shield wall with the Gaelic warriors here quickly to try and defend against the enemy cav there. Charge in with the cavalry, which are undoubtedly very tired. Exhausted, exhausted, exhausted. I've been running them all around, but we needed to do it. They are getting bombarded. That shield wall is helping them a bit. Out of shield wall, go. Charging on the flanks here into all these guys at the sides. Starting the attack across the line now. Pull back with my cav and send in the legionaries. Send my cavalry through this way, and then we can flank on around all the skirmishes up here which are pelting my men at the moment. Charge, cav, charge. No, you're all very tired though because we had to march you halfway across the desert, and I didn't march you, I ran you. But it's okay. It's okay, we pushed these guys back, shattered them. I'm going to continue it a little bit to see if some of the cavalry can catch up to them, but I think the majority of them are quite tired. So we're probably not going to get any extra kills really from the cav here. A few here. And that's the majority of them gone. We'll go after these guys over here. Just try and reduce their numbers so that they can't come and attack me again, basically. Spear and the sling. Sling and spear. We're catching up a few of them here. It's worth just chasing them down. Reduce the enemy spam numbers, and they've got mercenary Egyptian archers here. They've got a bit of mercenary force going on. All these guys smashing on through, and they are gone. And we'll just finish them off now, Cav. Nicely done. And then I can end this battle because we don't really gonna capture many more of the enemy. And I'll risk it there. Quit the battle, a heroic victory. We managed to get 5,722. Crap on a stick. That's a lot. Who got the most kills? I see a 506 from the legionaries over here. Just having a quick 703. There we go. There's the winner. I think that's the highest number of kills I've ever got with an infantry unit. 703. You guys take the biscuit. Well done. Have a cookie. So yeah, the enemy is down quite considerably there. There's 3 armies remain, but one more battle like that and they would be crushed. We lost 348 of our men, mainly cav, a few legionaries and the auxiliary Gaelic warriors. Kill all captives, they can flee back and we should be able to take Aglia, or Auglia, next time, or at least push up on them an army. They're now trying to stop me advancing, using their agent to prevent me moving on. Oh, and they're setting up another one. Maybe that one failed, or maybe they're trying to do more damage to me. Hinder me, assassinate my general. I'm not even sure what they're thinking. Oh, but whatever happened, they got killed. And the Nervi over to Parthia, Pergamon, Rugi, sending an agent over towards my forces. So, well, this part was going to be about the consolidation of Britain, and moving towards this guy. I will still see if I can move an army there very quickly. Agent recovered, my patrician, and an increase in rank for my general. And yeah, there we go. We got that extra objective. Objective issue: Veni Vidi Vici. Okay, my Sora conquered. Subjugate 20 different factions. That should be doable. This fine chap here. We'll come back to the desert in the next part, but want to go for a warrior one there, rather than upgrade my existing ones. I want to give them a bit more of a rounded balance. What have we got here? Household, floozy, morale, sword-armed units. Yes, replace. And that's going well there. We're holding off Mako Mads. We're going to be pushing out from here next time. But I want to just have a quick look at Britain, as I said before I end this part. Let's see if we can push for Iska. Camlodonum, are you happy? Moridonum, are you happy? Yes, you are. You're all part of the same province. Of course you are. Let's just have a look what happens. Military presence. Okay, I can afford to move this army. I can't get to Iska this turn. This army here is still a threat, so we need to try and move up and take them out, which is what I'm going to do. I don't actually know how they've got... Oh, they're in this region here. So let's at least pull my guys to the bridge, and from there we should be able to move. If I can, let's try and use... Oh, well, the veteran needs to get in this army to start his military training. My spy here, I was going to try and kill her, but actually I'd like to stop this army moving, if I can. Yeah, 41%, let's go for it. To enjoy a little bit of trouble. Opportune failure. Oh man. Yeah, no, he's new. Anyway, we're going to be pushing on Iska next time, but that's all for now. I do hope you've enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and next time we'll get more than just an intern phase done. Ciao for now.